You know what I would like as a guy? Because I feel like as a guy, you have to plan everything. You got to plan the dinner, the drink. You got to get the reservation, or plan the trip and get the car and the flight. She plans it. That would be great.
The wedding or the proposal?
Well, like if we went on a trip or something. Or the wedding, too. Yeah, please plan the wedding. I don't care about the flowers or what.
Dude, your wedding, that's the other thing about us getting married. Our weddings are going to be so funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's like part of the reason I want to get married, because I'm like, dude, it's just going to be a like murderer's row.
Yes, exactly. And then you have to pick, but comics are so fucking insecure. You'd have to pick one to officiate, and then the other one's like, you don't pick me? Here's my tape. I have a tape of me officiating.
Like, what if you were going to do your wedding right now? Who would officiate?
Oh, geez. Well, see, I don't know.
I love this game, though.
Yeah, it's tough. I went to Schumer's wedding, and John Early did it, and he killed.
Oh, he's the greatest.
He's so funny.
God damn it.
He's quick. He's talented. He killed, and then she killed.
Of course.
He did the vows, and then she did her dates. Like, I'm going to be in Omaha.
Oh, my God.
And we all fucking died.
That is so funny. And then you're like, because I would want to do like a roast.
Oh, yeah.
Of me. And then I'm like, we have to shoot this. I'm gonna, everything has to be monetized.
True.
I'm like turning it into a business. I'm like, okay, you're up first. You're following him. Just sign these after agreement.
Right. The funny thing is that would kill. Like, that would get tons of views.
I remember when Seth Meyers got married. What's the brother? Seth Meyers' brother? Josh Myers. His speech, like casting directors were talking about. Like people were like, did you hear about Josh Myers' speech? It like got him like writing gigs.
Yeah.
That he like, you know what I mean? It was like people were talking about it.
Yeah, it's an art. There's an art to it. It's a set.
Yeah.
You got to kill. You got to be likable, but not make it too much about you. Still focus on him. Be funny, but not mean.
But I feel like I would be embarrassed to be vulnerable in front of comedians. Like my vows would be just like,
oh, for sure. I'd be
you
the same
lucky
way.
Dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got like the idea of
great
being
dick.
Yeah, I know. I would just be like ruining the relationship with my dude the entire time, trying to get David Tell to laugh.
But he gets it. He knows.
Like
he knows you're going to be like that.
Yeah, I feel like I would really bomb the vows.
No.
I'd be like, this is working for now. Like, I would be such an asshole.
Great.
I can't help it.
But that's who you are. You know, he knows who he's marrying.
Yeah.
I say go for it.
Which have not been a lot. Everyone was the most worried about this appearance. Everyone's like, he's not going to like your chairs. He's not going to like your table.
I get the worst fucking like reputation. Everybody, he's going to be angry. He's going to be all of that. I don't know. Maybe that's the vibe I'm putting out. It's like cross my arms and get all closed off.
No, I think people assume, I get this too, where people are like, why are you so angry? And I'm like, dude, you're seeing me on stage where I'm letting out all of my anger. That's where I let it out.
You know what's funny? You've never come across as angry to me.
Really? On stage,
Yeah.
you don't think?
No, I just thought it was funny. I didn't think it was like, but I mean, that's also me saying, I don't think that's angry.
Comparatively.
No, but I don't, you're not like a yeller.
Really?
When you're on stage, I haven't seen you in a
People
minute.
think I complain a lot. People are like, you're so angry, you complain a lot. I'm like, that's comedy. I mean, that's just what I'm doing. Like, I'm not...
Do people really think that, or did a couple of people say that? Yeah, that word "people" is really thrown around.
Well, see, I love that you say that.
People are saying it.
I can't stand it. You get two comments. I love when everyone is like on their Instagram and like, you know, a lot of people want me to post my skincare routine. I'm like, you want to do it, and you just took one person, and you're pretending everyone wants it. But no, I think in general, I've gotten that feedback over the years, and maybe I'm sensitive to it because I do know that I have anger problems, but I actually don't think you only sort of respond to criticism if you deeply, in some way, kind of agree with it. That's the only time it bothers me.
I don't think so. I think someone can just say something really mean and hurtful, and you didn't think that about yourself. Fuck all it. Human beings are way too complex for like just one thing like that. And my wife tried some shit on that to me the other night. I said something, and then she some stupid fucking expression. Pet dog bites or something. I didn't know what the fuck it meant. It was just this way of going like, oh, because you reacted to the fucked up thing that I said, it's on you. It's like, no, it's still on you. Right back at you over the fucking net. We had the funniest fucking argument the other day. We were watching Wheel of Fortune, and the fucking prize was, because they have the worst prize ever, was like a fucking shopping spree at Dick's Sporting Goods. So we're like, oh, what the fuck? You get that on a game show? You can win that at calling in a radio station. These people are on TV solving puzzles. And then she said, you know what, she goes, I wouldn't care. If I was on that, I'd just give that to you. And I went, what? Fuck you. Fucking, I can go to Dick's myself. I don't need your fucking gift certificate. And I get so fucking, I mean, it was just in a silly way that she would just be like, Can you imagine if I ever did that? You're keeping up with the Kardashians horse shit. I get Dick's Sporting Goods.
I just got in a fight with Ben.
There's a hoodie next to a fishing rod.
Some bear spray.
Here's the Nike shit that didn't work, so it's not at our flagship stores.
Here's some Umbro shorts.
Yeah.
Some irregular Adidas socks. I was just fighting with Benson about this because
the worst version of
apologize.
the.
I'm sorry. Yeah. They farted on your
right.
Did you just fart?
No.
That was me.
No.
So did you really just fart?
Yeah.
One of you really just did
I've been
fart.
sitting on that for an hour and a half.
You really did just fart.
No,
When
I
Giannis was
can't.
here,
I only
it
have
felt
one
better.
ass cheek on the chair.
That's the only way I
So
can fart.
if I try to fart, I might shit.
You ate a little too much blue
My
chew.
asshole's way too open
Stop
right
eating the blue chew.
It's not room
Giannis.
enough for me to close my anus.
But that is the thing. As comedians, it's our job to find flaws in other people. And but then when we do it to ourselves, it's just like, I think we self-cannibalize in a way that's really wild.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's just weird that you can't make a fat joke, but you can call someone racist or a pedophile or whatever, and you're like, that's way worse.
But I think but the audience has to decide. We don't
I
get to
agree.
decide. I don't get to decide what jokes you do. The audience will decide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I'm like, hey, you can't do this joke, or hey, this is offensive, it's just sort of like, I can say I don't want to come. I was very clear. I was like, I don't want to be at the Comedy Store when Jeremy Piven is there, like full stop. Like, I don't want people showing up to see me and then I can say that, but I can't say like, you can't do this joke. The audience will decide.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not for me to.
Right. Why do you care what jokes I'm doing?
Yeah.
You know, do your own shit.
If I bomb, I'll change it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like if
I'm trying to kill with them, not you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but I do. I have this thing where if I don't have the approval of comics, I hate myself.
I'm the same way.
Because I grew up, I came up watching so many comedians be super successful and other comedians hating them.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish I would have done it your way, which is like,
Suck
get rich
dick.
first and no. Well, yeah. That too.
I wasn't rich first. You don't know.
No, but I mean,
Dude,
get rich and then worry about comics. I worried about comics, and then now I'm like, okay, how do I get rich?
But you know nothing
And
about
it might
me.
be too
That's
late.
not even true. That's not what happened.
Okay.
I'm
judging just because you're loaded.
I was.
Sorry.
I was broke and doing the Comedy Store open
How many
mic.
roommates do you have here?
Yeah.
Did you see the rock climbing wall out back?
There's like 6 open micers now, just like the creek in the cave.
But why did I get so much shit for that? Because I was trying to host outdoor
shouldn't.
comedy nights so that comedians could have content for their.
Because people have lost their mind. We're living in a like this. It's like communism over here. This guy's got a mask on. I mean, take your fucking face type.
That's since you farted, I think he just put that on.
Yeah, sorry
but
about
my
the
thing is
queef.
like, I like when I was a comic, if we had stopped down when we were 25 and couldn't do comedy for a year, 25 or 26 before we had gotten anything,
Oh, yeah.
I would have fucking blown my brains out.
Same here.
You know, the idea when you're just there and you're just about to get a TV spot or you're just about to get like,
Yeah.
a guest on a big podcast or something, and then you can't do anything. I mean, I had $40 for like 5
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know, so it was like all these comics that I was like, let's just do shows in the backyard so we don't get fucking rusty and hacky.
Yes.
And also like, so none of us kill ourselves.
Yes, exactly. And that's the other thing that I hate is they go like, it's all about distancing yourself from negative people and living your best life. But then you guys shit on me till I commit suicide.
store. And she had a 5-year-old kid. And the kid kept taking the Lucky Charms and putting it into the shopping cart. And the woman would take it out and put it back. And the kid would take it and put it back. And the woman started getting pissed. And she was like, put it back in. See what happens. Put it in. See what happens. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, that's sarcasm. It's clear the kid didn't know it was sarcasm. And the kid was like, didn't understand if it was an order, but kind of knew something was up.
Was this kid, what was his build? Was he husky? Could he?
He was like
Maybe she was intimidated.
Mark, it's a good point.
That's mothering.
I know
What you're seeing is 3 seconds of being a mom, and she's dealt with
Snapping.
this little fucking brat.
Yeah.
You know, there's like, I'll tell you what, there was cell phone cameras around when I was a kid, the shit that all the moms were doing.
Yeah. My mom used to grab my ear in public and drag me out of a grocery store.
My mother one time threatened that if my 2 younger brothers didn't knock it off, she was going to spank their bare asses on the side of the road, and she fucking did it. And people drove by beeping the horn, laughing.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a different time. I mean, there's shit that needed to be improved upon, but I think a lot of that old school kind of parenting is coming back a little bit. You know, there's always like, going too far this way, then we overcorrect that way.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right.
You know.
Do you find yourself, I'm terrified of having kids, mostly because I'm terrified of having to be friends with parents that I don't like. Have you found yourself yet having to like be on like play dates?
No, I mean, if I don't like a set of parents, then that's it. It's one and done.
Yeah.
So, but
What if they become friends?
If who becomes friends?
Your kid and their kid.
My kid's not old enough where that's happened.
Oh, okay.
So it's just been my parents. All the parents I met have been cool. I just don't like those people always forecasting doom.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, "How old's your kid?" And I'll be like, "Oh, she's 2.5. Oh, terrible twos. And I'm like, "No, she's actually really cool. Oh, wait, three-nager.
Yeah.
Wait, 3." And it's like maybe you suck as a parent.
Yeah. Terrible parents.
Maybe you have an asshole kid. Like, why? Because you fucking. This is like one other thing. Somebody who sucks at their job, and now I have to. That's right. I got to sit here and listen to you forecasting. My kid is like the happiest fucking kid ever.
Why are you roasting my kid?
Ever.
You don't know him.
Yeah, she's just like I have a great relationship with her, and if I start to flip out, she literally says, "Dad, no screaming, Dad. Be happy, be happy." And I go, "You're right." But I like it because she's not afraid of me. She respects me, but she's not afraid of me. It's kind of like, I'm doing good so far.
Can I ask you an intimate question? You can pass. Coyote problem in my yard. I've had like 5 coyotes every night between like 2 and 4 a.m. I look at my Ring camera every morning and I see them prowling. They're trying to eat my dogs. They're trying to eat my family. I don't like it. Some primal shit.
That's what the NyQuil's telling you?
It's starting to kick up. No, during the day, right now. I'm just on caffeine right now and some lithium. I take lithium every morning. So and some juice, some berries. And I'm paranoid. And when I get paranoid and take sleep aids, I do crazy shit at night. So I started checking my Ring camera the other day. And much to my surprise and chagrin, I discovered myself sleepwalking. Sleepwalking. Can you guys pull this thing up? I'm sleepwalking at 5 a.m. I thought I was going to see coyotes.
Oh, God.
It's me. Hold on. Turn it up because I walk out yelling or I'm like making a little noise.
You walk out and you go, bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap, bap. Like, is that how, are you going to, what's your logic there?
I'm trying to scare them away. I thought they would be out there, so I just walked out and went, ba, ba, ba. Like, what? I don't know. I have no recollection of this. I'm not conscious.
Hey, Yodi, you want to get bap? You want to get bap, bap, bap? You want to fight me and my dogs? You want to get bap?
No recollection.
That's my favorite part.
Someone needs to take the NyQuil from me.
Your NyQuil brain dead set. There's a coyote.
Who knows what else I did not on camera?
Buried something over there.
And then I checked the next night. The next night I came home from doing stand-up, had a little shot of NyQuil, like a lady, came out, don't remember this, started peeing where the coyotes normally are.
In a full blazer. Full businesswoman piss. Like right off work, I'm coming home to sign some papers and piss in my own yard. You almost peed on your dog.
I know, and on my jeans and blazer. That's my
And you're on your phone while you're peeing.
And look at I'm standing up. I'm standing up peeing now. I think I got it on my shoe. I don't remember this. I have no recollection of this whatsoever, and it's starting to...
One hand on the ground, like you're like Twister piss.
No, I'm looking at something. What am I doing?
You're trying to keep balance because you were off your ass on NyQuil.
Anyway, this is probably not something for audio because you guys don't know what I'm saying. This is a YouTube exclusive. Is that such a thing? This is only for YouTube subscribers.
Subscribe.
All right, I feel like I've embarrassed myself. What did I just do?
You screamed. Hey! Stood up. Hey!
Bop, bop, bop. Hey!
Hey, I peed here. Hey! You walking outside. Bap, bap, bap. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Bap, bap, bap.
I can just see you. It's like, bap, bap, bap. You want to bap?
Bap, bap, bap,
Like, that is so embarrassing.